Welcome. This is going to be a tour of my new Honda Transalp. It currently has about 750 miles on it. I've had it for about 3 weeks. There you go, 750 miles. And I thought I'd give you a little walk around and show you the build of what I've done with this bike. And I'm sorry if the video quality isn't perfect, because this is the first video I'm filming other than just a few riding videos that I've done. Just to introduce myself, I'm Steven and go by Slow Steve, and I've been riding for about 5 years, and this is a terrific bike, and I wanted to share what I've done with it. So I guess we'll go ahead and just start here on the left side. If you can see down here, I've put SW Motec racks on it. I have the SW Motec cases that I use on a R1200 GS. So I got these, and I've ridden with the bags on them, with the side cases, and they carry the weight well, and everything's really perfect. I may eventually get some soft cases for this bike, but we'll have to see. On the back, I mounted a Pelican case. This is a 1400, which looking back is maybe a little bit small, but it's terrific being able to have a lockable box, and these are just a very inexpensive and really convenient way to do this. Coming back around the bike, on this side, you could see I put a new seat on it. That was probably the weak point of this whole bike, was just a very low seat, and at 6'2", I found the seating position not to be great. So I purchased the Seat Comforts kit, took off the foam and the cover from the last seat, or from the seat that came with the bike, and installed the new foam and cover, and it's 100% better. It just gets me up a couple inches higher and makes the bike just fit me perfectly. Down here I put on some alt-rider pegs and lowered the pegs about, I think, 10 centimeters to help get a little bit more space for myself on the bike. And then I also raised up the handlebars with 20 millimeter bar risers. And all of that together really puts me in a great kind of upright, relaxed, comfortable position. One of the things I didn't really know when I first started riding was just how important it is to get the fit right. Really gives you much more control. Not only is it more relaxing, but it gives you a lot more control as you roll into corners. Coming around a little further just to take a look at the handlebar area, I've also put on some Barkbuster handguards, which are great both to block the wind, and also if you occasionally drop the bike, the handguards end up taking the brunt of the fall. Usually get a little scratch, but usually the bike ends up pretty good shape. I've got some double take mirrors that I put on with a 6-inch arms on it, and that gets the mirrors up and out a little bit, and they really, double takes are terrific. They never move, they sit right in the right place, and really helps to get the vision in the back. I've got a quad lock with a charger, and I ran a cable for the charger kind of under the seat and back to the USB port that came with the bike. Up front, I put on some Denali driving lights. I'll turn those on and let you see them. This is usually one of the first things I do on any bike, just because of the added safety and the visibility. I don't know if you've ever seen a bike coming at you with bright yellow lights. I'm sure you have, or the police sometimes have them. And it makes all the difference. You could see a bike coming from half a mile away when you've got bright white lights on it, or bright yellow. But without them, I think it didn't have enough lighting on the bike. So as I come around, you'll see there's a little visor on top of the windscreen. Had a pretty bad buffet when I first got this bike, but that visor cleared it up, and it's great. Not sure if I've forgotten anything else. I do have heated grips on the bike too. I use the, I think they're called Casso Apollo. I would have gotten the Oxfords, but they were out of stock, and these grips work perfectly. Wired right into the battery. They've got 5 settings. Haven't gone above the first setting yet, and even though it's wired directly into the battery, it does have a switch that'll turn them off if the battery starts discharging, gets too low. What I would tell you about this bike is the best part of all is the engine. You've probably heard about the Transalp and the 750 Hornet engine. It's just terrific. It's got lots of torque down low, makes a great sound. It's got plenty of power when you're on the highway. So I'd really give this bike really a 2 thumbs up. I've really been enjoying it. The other bike I have is an R1200 GS that really I think is going to be my forever bike to travel on. But in terms of just riding around San Diego, this bike has been awesome. I've taken it for one overnight to a local hot springs, and that was the ride I took before I got the new seat on it. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but now that I've got this seat concept seats on it, the bike is great. Just to give you a little lay of the land here, I'm out in kind of Carmel Valley in San Diego, kind of out to the west, which we're looking at now is the Del Mar area with the Del Mar racetrack, Torrey Pines. Looking out this way, turn it to the east towards the mountains, we've got, it's called the Las Penasquitas Reserve down below. And we're basically in one of the bougier parts of town. These are pretty expensive houses out here. Living in San Diego is a blessing. I mean, this is December 8th, and it couldn't be a more ideal riding day with the temperature about 70 degrees. And pretty much ride all year round, but in the summer it gets hot, or a little hotter than I like, especially if you get out towards the desert. So winter riding here in San Diego is it's a blessing. So that's pretty much it for this bike. It's been terrific. This is just a one, not really good at editing videos, so I'm just going to post this as I recorded it. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions, let me know, and hopefully the quality of these videos will get better as time goes on. So welcome to my channel, and I'm looking forward to taking you on some great adventures here and focusing primarily on adventure riding and particularly staying safe riding an adventure bike. One of the things I don't see too much when I'm watching YouTube videos of people riding, a lot of safety videos, how to brake, how to swerve, but you don't get too many videos of people talking as they're riding, what they're looking at, what they're thinking about, how they're making corrections on the road. That's something I want to get a little bit, kind of dive into a little bit. So hope you join me and subscribe and like this video, and looking forward to making more.